I go for largemouth. That's about all there is to catch here. Largemouth and channel cats, which those are really hard to catch. And bluegill. That's about all that are in this pond. And the invasive mud catfish that end up here in the summer. Which luckily it's not summer. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you could probably get away depending on where you live. Because, I mean, for me, I should probably be going like in a couple more days because it's supposed to be like hot. I wouldn't say hot, warm, you know, in the 60s and maybe even 70s for the next week. And that's supposed to drop off. So probably the last warm day is probably going to be the best day for me to go. But I'm going on the days that I have to go. Which, I mean, we've already had a week of this warmth. So, I mean, the water should be at least mid-50s, if not a little bit warmer. So we should be pre-spawn temperatures, which means that I should be throwing red. Which I am throwing red. Well, I live in the South, well, South-ish. I live in Oklahoma, in the United States. But I don't know what the weather's like around there because I don't live there, and I don't track the weather there because I don't live there. But I mean, it's in like the upper 50s. And that's the warmest it's been in a few weeks now. We had a pretty bad cold snap where it was like -5 and the wind was blowing for a couple of weeks, which was pretty rough. Hey, it's smoking. I haven't talked to you in quite some time. That's like a cool day here, especially in like the spring. Like in the spring, we start getting up into the 70s and 80s, and in the summer it's 90s, 100 plus. Fahrenheit, that is, obviously. Gotta sit down. I've been standing for the past 6 hours. What do you fish for there in the UK? I know there's like pike and some species of trout there, like the European rainbow trout. So like 32 degrees here is 0 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So like 50 degrees here would be like I'm guesstimating I'd be like 10 degrees Celsius, I think. We don't really have a lot of rainbow trout around where I live, or trout in general. But like, I went out to New Mexico and caught a couple of 22-inch rainbows, some net fillers. And then about 5 years prior, which 22-inch, that's like 50 centimeters, I think. Oh, here rainbow trout are a dime a dozen. You go to Montana, they're the state fish. They're everywhere. You can't not have a body of water without rainbow trout in Montana. But where I live, there's not a lot of rainbow trout, just because I live in the South and they don't like the cold or the hot weather. Trout do not like heat. My largest catch, which keep in mind, I don't have a lot of opportunities where I live, was a 12-pound largemouth, which would be like 8 kilograms, I think. Maybe a little bit more, or a little bit less. That's my biggest. But I don't have a whole lot of opportunities. Like, just a bunch of these little farm ponds is about all I have. Which I do have, you know, a few ponds that are pretty big. But a 12-pound largemouth, which is like 6 to 8 kilograms, I'm not sure, is my biggest catch. I need a better jerkbait rod. This one's a little stiff for my liking. I like a rod with a little bit more give. There's one. That took long enough. I do have my pliers this time. Oh, we just tried to do it. Don't do it to me. Don't put it in my finger. Stop it. I don't have any braid with me, and I don't want to rip a triple hook out with pliers. There's the second little guy of the day. Hit that like right at the bank. I wonder if they're all right here in front of me. This is the second little bit of action I've gotten from right here.